PictureSquish.
Hello and welcome to another episode of PictureSquish. I'm Stan and I'm here with Harry and Jake.
PictureSquish.
And we are on a slightly different platform today because, last time we tried to do an episode and it basically lost everything. We got to the last 5 minutes and then it crashed and we lost all of the recording. So now instead we're doing a little bit of a hodgepodge job the night before, or the day before at the moment, to get it out to you.
I've turned down the metronome. Yes.
Oh, excellent. So yeah, we're still getting over a couple of hiccups along the way, but we'll jump right into it and so
we'll go. We'll get crack-a-lacking.
Yeah, crack-a-lacking because we are lacking in the cracking.
That's right.
Jake,
right.
I wish to see your face.
Can you see me?
Yeah, we see you.
Oh,
Okay.
Yeah, I
What?
see you. Right. I want you to give me a name.
How about Paul Blart?
Paul Blart.
That's a great name.
As in the mall cop.
Yeah.
Right. Right, of course.
Paul Blart, Mall Cop.
What do you mean, of course?
Of course. Of course it's Paul Blart Mall Cop.
Yeah. Okay. So Paul Blart, Mall Cop.
But he's not actually a Mall Cop, is he? Or is in this version, this is after he was Mall Cop. This is in the future or the past.
It's in the past. It's before he became a Mall Cop.
Right.
Right,
The story of Paul Blart's life as a kid, growing up.
Before he became a mall cop.
Yeah.
Right. So who's Paul Blart knocking about with? Where's he knocking about?
He's knocking about at the mall.
But even at a young age, he had an obsession with the mall.
Yeah.
Fair enough. He's not actually yet a Mall Cop, but he's in the mall.
Yeah.
He's hanging out. He's chilling. He's maxing. He's relaxing.
Shooting some sort of ball of meat.
Heroin into his arm.
Shooting some heroin.
Shooting some heroin outside of the school.
Yeah.
That's what he's doing.
So Paul
He's
Blart's
popping
chilling.
fools.
He's chilling by the fountain. You know, in malls they have like a fountain.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. He's chilling by there.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
And across the what?
Nothing.
Across the mall, there's a mother care.
Oh yeah.
And
you looking to perv on some of those little children, is he?
It wasn't going to take that road, but you know. Well,
Right.
basically, he's just chilling. He's got an ice cream,
Yeah.
but then there's like a massive.
So you're going to use it to catch a child?
No, actually,
Right.
there's a massive.
Why would you think that? You know.
I don't know. Have you seen his moustache?
Yeah, to be fair.
Google a picture of Paul Blart right now, and you'll see the most pedo stash
See if we can
you'll ever see in your life.
see what we can do. Google effects.
Hashtag pedo stash.
Oh,
It's
sweet.
quite. Yeah. Oh, what? How'd you do that?
Oh, bam!
Oh, you got a hat on?
Effects, man. Oh yeah. Look at this.
Oh my bloody god!
This is the future.
The
I need
future
to
is
put my
now.
chair down. Hang on.
How do I secure this effect?
Google effects over here, and then you just click on it. I
Wait,
was
where
hoping to bring up a picture of Paul Blart, but that didn't work. So there we go.
Hey, look at that!
Oh my god!
It's really small.
What is that?
I don't know. I got a dog face as well now.
Oh my goodness me! This is incredible.
I don't like it. It's unnerving.
All right, that'll do.
I just want to. How do I take them off? I don't want all of these on. Yeah, there you go.
That's hilarious.
Alright, so let's get back to business then.
Okay.
I was hoping
Yeah,
to
so-
get a picture
Back
of
to this
Paul
serious
Blart,
business. It's my serious business face. This is Paul Blart's moustache.
but- Oh, yeah,
That's what it looks like.
Yeah, pretty much. But what we need to do is get... So Paul Blart, this is before he's a mall cop. He's sitting outside Mother Care.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he's by the fountain. Has he got some friends with him or not? Is he on his own?
He's acting alone.
Acting
Right.
alone? Is he doing some sort of misdeed or something?
No, that just sounded cool. So
Okay. Fair enough. So
Right.
you just thought you'd throw that in there.
yeah. Are you ready for the big turning point now?
Well, what's going to happen?
There's a massive armed robbery at Mothercare.
Oh my
Right.
god. Didn't see that coming.
I can't look at Jake's camera. Yeah, so there's a huge armed robbery, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who's committing it? Just some random bloke or somebody they know?
It's basically it's an armed robbery by.
Right.
Whoa! What's that?
Right, no more Google effects. Jake, get them off your face. We need to continue the story. You've got so many on, it's going to take you about 4 days to turn them all off.
I think it's good. I don't know how to turn them off.
Oh, mate, look, you can put effects on your thing.
Should we just leave it then?
Yeah,
I've got a nice focus on my camera.
I think people will recognise me still. Yeah, so there's an armed robbery at Mothercare, right?
Right.
And it's by the England rugby team.
Okay, yeah.
So the England rugby team have committed armed robbery at Mothercare.
So they're
I
going
literally
in.
can't take his face seriously though. Like,
No, it's alright. I'm past it now.
Do you want me to turn it off?
No, I want you to keep it.
Oh, fine.
Okay.
I want it to be there forever.
Yeah. Okay. Sure.
So there's an armed robbery going on at Mothercare. Paul Blart's. How old is he? Is he like 10? Is he 11?
He's about 13, I reckon. Oh God.
He's 13.
Yeah.
He's 13. He's chilling out with an ice cream, and he's standing across the street from Mothercare. He's purring on some of those little children, and he sees an armed robbery going on. So, some of those little lesbians.
Yeah.
And so the England rugby team charge into Mothercare with a load of guns.
Yeah, and they're in their rugby kit as well.
So is this when Paul Blart lived in England?
No, they've actually gone on tour.
Got a little bit high and thought, let's rob a Mothercare.
So have Mothercare. They've gone on tour as well, have they, to America?
Yeah, we're not. Yeah, we're not really sure what the
Do they have
reasons.
Mothercare in America?
No, I don't
They
think
do.
so.
They do now.
Right. Okay.
Wait,
For
they did
purposes
then,
of-
you mean? They did then.
Yeah, that's what I meant to say.
Yeah. So now they've all closed down, but they did at the time.
Yeah, probably due to this event.
Right. Okay.
Just postulating some ideas that might have happened. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. It is just a British retailers.
Doesn't have anything about like how it once was. Like
Their revenue is £766 million, though.
that's not bad.
That's not bad, is it? I didn't think anyone went. Half of that probably comes from Bracknell, though.
Is there a big one in Bracknell or something?
No, there's just a lot of whores in Bracknell.
Well, there we go then.
A lot of mothers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. So England rugby team have gone in, they've charged in. Paul Blart's like, oh my God, what's going on? Oh my God, what's going on? I need to stop this.
He's panicking.
Right. So he's panicking.
I would panic as well, to be honest. I would.
Yeah, I'd have full pants. I wouldn't get involved.
And not just in the front.
That would be the children, that will. I'd walk off, I think. I wouldn't get involved.
Yeah. Not if it was a rugby team.
Nah. What if they had guns?
Yeah,
It could be Pee Wee Herman. If he's got a gun, I'm not messing with him.
Yeah, fair enough.
So what did he do though?
So basically, Paul Blart's dad, Saul Blart, is is a mall cop.
Right, Saul Blart, right. Do you know we've got to be careful though, because if you've ever actually seen Paul Blart, this story is highly likely to get picked up as a prequel with it, like Kevin James with loads of young makeup on, because they make the biggest load of tripe on the planet. So Jake, you need to be careful.
Apparently, it's quite a good film.
It's not. It's awful.
Mall Cop?
Brilliant.
Mall Cop? What are you talking about?
It's a terrible film.
No, not at all, actually.
Yes, completely, actually.
You obviously didn't watch it properly. We studied it.
No, we didn't.
We studied it.
We studied it for its avant-garde properties.
Yeah.
It's got 5.2 on IMDb.
That's good. Anything over 0.2 is good.
So everything.
No, since I think 5 is the average, so anything above 5 is above average.
No, it's not that way.
I would say so.
Well, I'm looking forward to watching it.
Alright, so what did Saul Blart do?
So Saul Blart sees what's going on.
Where's Paul
He's
Blart
like-
at this point? He's still at the fountain, or did he walk off?
Gun Day.
Is this not really a story about Paul? Is this a story about Saul?
No, it's a story about Paul and his influences from his father.
Right.
So Saul Blart, he charges like a headless chicken into Mothercare.
Yeah.
Like he's got one instinct, and that's to save the stores. So he just goes straight in there.
Yeah. Fair enough. I would too. Well, I wouldn't, but.
And he just gets gunned down by the England rugby team.
Oh crap! What?
Well, his dad does.
Yeah, Saul gets gunned down.
Gutted, man.
Oh.
I know, poor Paul.
So Paul Blart's got some history behind those eyes, those beautiful eyes. He's got pain behind them.
Yes, a lot of pain.
Poor guy.
So cold-blooded killers, the England rugby team.
You're talking about cold-blooded killers with devil horns on the cat face and a goatee and a cake.
Well, I can add some more if you want.
No, you're right, mate. I've got a nice soft focus on mine. I don't know if anyone's noticed that.
Yeah, that is quite nice.
I've done that on mine as well. It's quite nice. I like it.
Yeah.
I might do it on mine.
Jake, if you do any more on yours, we already just can't see you. We should just put a photo of you. You're of no use right now.
Alright, I'll take off the devil horns. There we go.
Okay, so what's going on?
Saul Blart just died because he got gunned down by the England rugby team.
There's been a horrific death.
Okay, and Paul Blart is just watching. He's like, oh my god, what's going on?
Yeah, so he's pretty like gutted.
Right.
He's
Just gutted, like just a little bit like, oh, that's a bit unfortunate.
Oh yeah, that's a real bummer.
Oh, no.
Yeah. Well, he did like
mate.
What a sod.
Oh no. What am I going to do now?
Oh no. Oh no.
Oh, yeah.
My face has been ripped off by a crocodile. Oh no.
Oh no.
He's not Australian. Come on, it's Paul Blart.
Alright, sorry. Do you want to do a better impression then?
No, I wish I could. Yeah, so Saul's dead.
Oh no.
So
Saul's dead.
yeah.
Well, wait. Let me guess where I think this story's going.
Okay.
I think that Paul Blart, he's going to run in, and he's going to foil the plot, and then he's going to bump into Taylor Swift, and then Taylor Swift's going to have his children, and then they're going to... But then you find out that Taylor Swift is actually Taylor Swift's mum, and then it pans out, and Paul Blart and Taylor Swift's mum are at a gig of Taylor Swift.
Can you guess what Jake's going to say?
That's what I'm guessing.
I reckon Jake's going to say almost.
No, that's not what happened.
No, Taylor Swift's not in this.
Oh, but other than that, it's correct.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know about that.
So what is going to happen, Jake? What's going on? What's Paul Blart thinking at the moment? He's just standing there like a tit. He's doing nothing.
Paul Blart wants revenge.
Right.
Revenge.
How does he plan on getting it?
Well, first of all, he chucks his ice cream in the fountain.
Oh no!
Stick it to the man.
As a sign of respect.
I can't wait for this to go on the internet, man.
Oh my god!
When people see what this monstrosity Jake has created on his face, it's going to be fantastic.
I want to see it. I'm going to enlarge myself.
Yeah.
Oh my god!
Yeah, that's what you've done.
I've got a beard. I didn't even know. Right, there we go. All right, so so Paul Blart is, he wants revenge, but it's not happened.
So he wants revenge. So he throws his ice cream in the fountain. We're not making much progress.
No.
We're 20 minutes in.
But basically, what happens is the England rugby team are in and out in a flash. So they've managed to escape them all by the time.
It was like a GTA 5 level heist. Like they were in and out.
They were in and out really fast.
Right.
So they've got the hell out. So Paul Blart is
Don't need to swear.
What did I say?
If you don't know, then
what did he say?
I don't think I should tell you if you don't know.
Was it hell? Is that what I said?
Mate, stop it.
So the England rugby team are out,
Right.
Just imagine them for a second. That the England rugby team have got those like,
Have they got like? Have they formed like half a scrum, and like the hooker's got the cash underneath his stomach, and they're running in a big scrum down there.
Pretty much. They're wearing their kit, but they've all got like pigs masks on.
Right. Yes, they look a bit like you at the moment.
Yeah, if
You
I was
look like every like acid trip's worst nightmare. Like anybody who ever takes acid, that is what they don't want to see. It's you right now.
all right.
I've got the.
What?
I've got an image of the rugby team. There we go. We can put that. Oh, don't know if that's gonna. It's in the. It's in
What
the
have
space.
you done? Right, Jake.
All right. So
The England rugby team was shot off like a flash down the street, like in a scrum. What's going on now?
all right. So now we wind forward a few years.
Right.
So Paul Blart spent some years of depression and just sorrow, but he's been planning. He's been planning his
Sorrow.
revenge. He's been plotting his revenge.
I love that he spent years in sorrow plotting revenge, and at the time, all he did was throw his ice cream in a fountain.
What
Yeah,
would
that's-
you do? He was 13.
I'd be in there. I wouldn't. I wouldn't have thrown my ice cream down.
Was
He had no need for
Who
that.
was he with though? When he was witnessing this atrocity, who was he with?
No, he was on his own.
He was on his own.
Yeah, he was just hanging.
Just
Why
like,
is he hanging around on his own? What sort of
Well, no,
freak is he?
He was
His
waiting,
dad was
waiting
there.
for his
He got no
dad.
friends?
No, he was waiting for his dad to finish work, right?
So what
Well,
if he's
he
got no
didn't.
friends? Oh.
Never will.
Oh, mate, because he got his
Never
head blown
gonna-
off. It's funny.
Oh no. Oh. Poor,
How dare you.
poor Saul. Better call Saul.
Better call Saul.
Alright.
Wait,
Anyway.
better call Paul. Right. Yeah, so he's plotting his revenge.
Right.
So he comes out of a plan, right?
Okay.
And he's going to kidnap the England rugby team.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
So he gets a plane over to England.
Oh my god.
They got a big game at Twickenham
Big game at Twickenham.
against
Oh, yeah.
against France.
Right, yeah.
Well,
So,
we all know who's going to win there.
So basically, what?
The French don't even turn up.
Wait, what year was this?
We're allowed to say this because we have a French friend.
2000. So Paul Blart is in England, and he gets his hand on a really big truck,
Oh my god.
like one that you could fit a coach in the back of.
Okay, yeah.
So while the England rugby
Let's see
team
where
are
this is going.
driving in their coach towards Twickenham,
I wonder why it's big enough to fit a coach in.
he pulls in front of them on the.
Hang on.
Wait, what?
Am I hearing you correctly that he's got a truck big enough to put a coach inside?
Yeah.
He's driving a coach. I mean,
This isn't just a coach. This isn't just some coach you take on a school trip to the pantomime.
He's been
This
planning
is the England rugby
Yeah.
team's tour bus.
Yeah.
Do you know how big
but
those blokes
he's
are?
He's got a truck that's big enough to fit that inside it, though, hasn't he?
Where do you
He's
find
been-
that?
He built it.
Brixton.
Nah, he got someone else to build it for him.
Well, yeah, not him. By proxy, he got someone else.
He's been planning this for years. He's thought of everything.
How old is he now?
35.
Oh, 35. I thought you were going to say like 15.
No.
So he's been planning this a long
Wait.
time.
Let me rephrase that. He's now 21.
Rephrase. Rephrase
8
means
years,
puts it
then.
in different words, not change the facts.
Let me undo what I
it's
just
like,
said.
Let me rephrase that. 35 is the number of his age, or something like that.
Yeah, I know.
Not like he's actually 21.
Yeah, just because otherwise it would be a different England rugby team, obviously, so that would have been silly.
Of course, he's 20 years old, 21 years old, and he's driving down the motorway in this massive, massive truck.
Yeah. So
Right.
he pulls in front of them.
You might
on
say
the,
it was a truck on steroids.
You might say that.
You might if you're a knob. So, and then what happens, Jake?
So he pulls in front of them and opens the hatch at the back,
Yeah, man.
and then brakes, and the coach just drives straight in to the big cave on the back of the truck.
Of course it does.
Wow.
This thing must burn petrol like
And he shuts the door.
mad.
Um,
He shuts the door, and how is he going to control the England rugby team? Because they're big, scary blokes.
Well, they're
And
stuck
hang
in-
on. Wait. How long do players play for the England rugby team?
At
8
least,
years.
At least long enough for it to be.
At least 8 years.
Yeah, at least
They've had
long
the
enough
exact
for it to be
same
in this
squad
one.
for 8 years.
Why wouldn't it?
It was a young squad. It was a young squad at the time.
Right, okay. Is that a BuzzFeed Babes?
Yeah.
Okay.
And now they've been captured.
Right.
So yeah. So then he takes them back to his evil lair
Okay.
or good lair.
Yes, he's a good guy, right?
Paul's good layer. That's not a phrase. No one says, I'm going to take you back to my good layer.
Yeah, but what evil man?
It's just a house. A good layer is just a house.
Well, he doesn't have a house. He's got a lair.
A lair. It's just got a lair. It's just full of segways and donuts.
Yeah. Uniform. So
Photos
he's
of Adam Sandler. All over the wall.
Is this still before Mall Cop though? Like, is this before
Yeah,
he
yeah,
actually
this
became it?
This is still
So
before
this is
Mall
his
Cop.
vendetta. Like, before I become a Mall Cop, like my dad, first I must avenge his death.
Yeah.
Right.
Right.
That's what it's called. But it's Paul Blart 2. Before I become a Mall Cop, I have to engage in vendetta and something about that.
Right.
All right. So he's taken them back to his evil lair. He's got them
Right.
trapped in the back of his massive
Truck.
truck,
Yeah.
and he's now plotting what he should do.
Oh, there's an evil plot afoot, is there?
In fact, he's already plotted it because he's been plotting for years, so he knows what he's going to do.
Can I just add as an addendum to this?
Yep.
To the going on like with the title of this film, Paul Blart, Mall Cop. Before I become Mall Cop, I must do it. I just thought I'd look at the longest movie names ever made.
Yeah.
Number 1. Night of the day of the dawn of the sun of the bridge of the return of the revenge of the terror of the attack of the evil mutant hellbound flesh-eating subhumanoid zombified living dead part 2 in shocking 2D.
In shocking 2D.
Yeah. And number 20, there's a big list of 20. Number 20 is, of course, Borat, Cultural Learnings of America from
Oh,
the
yeah.
benefit
Oh,
glorious
yeah.
nation of Kazakhstan.
That's a great name. So pointless because everyone just called it Borat.
Anyway.
So what's happening now, Jake? What's going on, bro?
So he's got them in his cave.
Right.
He
Doing with them?
drove out of the city into a cave.
Right.
And so now he's going to torture them basically.
Oh no.
How's he controlling them? They must be going mad.
Yeah, but they're in
They're
the
not
back of his
only
truck.
the England rugby team. They're bank robbers, mate.
They can't escape. He's got them in the
So
back
how's
of
he
his
going to
truck.
torture them? They're just stuck in there. As soon as he opens the door, they're going to beat him.
Well, no, he's in a massive suit, like a juggernaut suit.
Right. Fine.
Like those big robot things that they control in like the Matrix or Avatar.
Yeah. Or like,
I just saw. Sorry to interrupt, but I just saw a headline.
what?
It's a little bit on the end. Man has sex with pitbull in his back garden. Not the rapper.
Oh dear.
Oh god. That's awful.
Jesus.
That's awful.
Not
Okay.
the rapper.
As if that clarification needed to be made.
Yeah, it needed to be said.
God, that's ridiculous.
Alright, so we've got 10 minutes to wrap this up and then perform it. I mean,
Alright, okay.
10 minutes to wrap it up before we perform it.
Okay, so
So he's gonna torture him, man. He's gonna go mad. He's gonna F him up.
yeah, so he opens the door and they all just run out crazy.
They go mad.
Oh, no.
They go bloody mad.
They go
Right?
mental.
And they kill him as well.
But he's like,
But they can't
he's
get to him
fending
because
off.
he's in a big suit.
He's in a massive suit, so he's like bashing them away. But
Yeah.
they get into like scrum formation and try and take him down.
Oh no.
Okay.
So basically they scrum at him and tackle him. So he hits the deck. It's a pretty intense battle. It'll be good on cinema screens, to be honest. This battle
Yeah.
I'll see what I can do.
in 1080p.
1080 on a cinema
Look.
screen in 1080. I don't think that's
In
really
fi-
good. You want it
In 5K.
So they're in scrum formation. They've taken him out. They've tackled him to the ground.
Yeah, and he's been
They're
captured.
raping him.
They're not raping him. They're just they're sort of just getting in his space, getting in his personal space.
Oh no! Sacrilege. That must be
they're
ended.
just sort of like there, like.
Yeah, they're being really intimidating.
Oh no!
Right. They're causing a ruckus, basically.
Poor
Yeah.
guy.
But then all looks pretty bleak for Paul.
Right.
But then the doors crash open.
Taylor Swift runs in.
No, Taylor Swift is not in this episode. I thought you knew that.
Yeah, we'll see.
Yeah, so then Nicki Minaj walks in.
Because that's a lot better.
And because she's so massive, she just goes up and just picks
Say that.
picks them up.
You can say whatever you want.
Because she's so massive, right?
And she just picks them up like crumbs and just flings them out the window.
Like crumbs? Who picks up crumbs?
I mean, this is Nicki Minaj, and then she's doing this to the England rugby team, who are all like over 6
Mate,
foot.
have you seen her?
And about 4
Have you seen
foot
Nicki Minaj?
wide.
Well, she's about 8 foot, isn't she?
Her friends call her Nicki Minajzilla.
What?
Yeah, so she's sweeping them away.
Yeah, I can easily believe she's capable of doing this.
Yeah, so she just flings them away. They're all killed basically. It's like what you've got to imagine is at the start of Fellowship of the Ring where Sauron's just like smashing the men away. It's similar to that, to be honest.
Okay.
So Nicki Sauron Minaj enters, destroys all the rugby team.
Right.
And basically Paul Blart falls in love with her.
Right. And then they have a baby.
And then they have a baby.
Okay.
Called just Blart.
It's got one name, just Blart.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
And then they live happily ever after in
Awesome. Nice ending.
in a mall.
Oh.
And Paul Blart is mall cop. Nicki Minaj
Until the
just
mall
hangs
cop
out.
happens.
Yeah, Nicki Minaj goes on to become a singer / rapper.
Right, as happens in real life.
Yeah, this is before she was famous.
Oh, okay.
So there you go. The end.
Hello and welcome to the last and final section of PictureSquish. I'm Stan. And I'm here with Jake and Harry, and we're going to be performing for you today the legend of Paul Blart before he became Paul Blart, the mall cop, when he was just Paul Blart.
When he was just Paul Blart. Right. Okay, let's begin our story,
We have
boys.
me, Stan, playing Saul Blart, his dad, and Nicki Minaj, who he meets. We have Jake playing
Who he meets.
Paul.
Yeah.
Hello.
Jake's playing Paul Blart.
And then we have Harry as
And
narrator.
I will be narrating.
/ England rugby team.
Yep.
Okay,
Cool.
So let's go. Let's get started.
One day, Paul Blart was chilling out at a mall. He was eating a nice ice cream cone,
I like
staring
ice cream.
at children in Mothercare. When all of a sudden he spied the England rugby team running into Mothercare with loaded weapons. Paul's response was fear. But Paul's fear subsided when he saw his father.
Dad!
I'll save the day. I always do, since I am the current mall cop here.
My idol.
And Paul's dad was dead.
I just got shot in the face. I think
And he was dead.
Dad! No! Take this ice cream.
And with that,
And with that, Paul threw down his ice cream cone. And the England rugby team escaped.
They're getting
In a
away,
scrum.
someone! Anyone!
But no one came to help, and Paul was left crying over the mutilated corpse of his father.
He looks so beautiful still.
As blood poured from his father's head and onto Paul's soaked jeans, he remembered this day forever.
I'll get those damn England rugby team. If it's the last thing I
11
do.
years later. Paul Blart was chilling out at his home.
I like chilling at my home. One of my favourite pastimes.
When he spied on the television that nothing about Nicki Minaj, forget I mentioned it. He spied
like
on
that
the
girl.
television that the England rugby team was set to play the French rugby team in Twickenham. Paul Blart decided that he would get his revenge.
This is the moment I've been waiting for my whole life. I'll go to England. I'll get those basses.
So he hopped on a plane over to England, found himself a huge truck that fits a coach inside the back, and he set off.
Not just any coach either. This is the tour coach, the tour bus.
Yeah, this is the England tour bus. This was written by a genius.
It's a good job I've got this massive truck. Those tour buses are pretty on the large side, you know. Right.
Quite.
Look, it's coming up behind me. I better change lanes.
So Paul changed lanes. He swung his truck around in front of the coach and decided...
Brake!
Decided break.
It's still a decision.
And the England rugby team crashed into the large hole in the back of Paul's truck, trapping them.
Dun dun dun.
I've got you once and for all. Now back to my good lair with you.
Back at Paul's good lair, he was suiting up, ready to confront the team.
It's a good job I've got this juggernaut suit. They're pretty big guys, those England rugby team.
How did he get that on the plane, can I ask?
You bought it in England.
It's a good job I bought this juggernaut suit from one of that Woolworths store. It was Woolworths.
Okay.
R.I.P. Woolworths. Let's just have a moment.
So
should we just have a moment
slowly
silent?
approached...
Can we just have a moment silent for Woolworths, please?
Yeah. All right, there we go.
Yeah, okay.
So Paul approached the back of the truck, armed in his juggernaut suit, ready to take on the England rugby team. He was a short-sighted man, Paul.
Let's open the back of this truck then and let those people out.
They sheep.
Like animals. Right.
So he released the England rugby team, and they quickly overcame him.
Or getting
their
up in his
formation.
space.
They've scrummed me.
Oh no.
Paul was all but done for before
I got the
Nicki
boom, boom,
Minaj
boom, boom, but I'm
entered.
gonna beat them up, gonna beat them up, gonna boom, 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 gonna beat them up, gonna beat all the rugby team up.
Nicky!
So Nicki Minaj threw all the rugby players around like crumbs, and then they got married and had a baby called Blart.
Baby Blart. My boy.
I literally can't see either of you. I can just
point.
see a load of terrible
Right, there we
effects.
go. Right, okay. So, what a wonderful story.
Well, I found it phenomenal, man.
It was a little bit convoluted, a little bit stilted.
Stiltoned.
Stunted.
A little bit breed. Oh my god, I can see Jake again.
Oh, he's back. Oh, he's just left the most important thing. The light didn't make much difference, by the way, but anyway.
No.
So that was a little bit of a roller coaster ride, I guess you could say that. In our film.
What a sick thing to say.
Well,
Is that a compliment?
That was a roller coaster ride, man. That was crazy.
a roller coaster ride of
Guys,
excitement.
do you remember that time? Do you remember that time we talked about Paul Blart? That was crazy, man.
Yeah.
That was crazy.
Far out, man. Far out.
Oh, man.
Far out, man. All right, so that was the wonderful story of PictureSquish. Hopefully, we'll be back to our normal home
And
for next week.
Our normal
But if
home
not-
next time.
If not, then we'll see you here again.
At least we're trying to be consistent, even though no one's watching. We're delusional. Bye.
PictureSquish.
I've been replaced.